from all around Geelong. In
the GDFL Grand Final, Hollands and Bolton. Hollands gets it down to Key. Starting in the middle this week, goes towards Fitzsimmons. Bounces over his head at half forward. Marsh gets back there, handballs it backwards. Misses a target though. Parker's there as well. Normally back forward today to start with and drop the ball. There's the punts.
Oh, it's not a very good one, though.
No, he
did it on the run.
He struggles a little bit with his punts.
He did it on the run, yeah.
I know. He needs to
stop, steady.
He needs to stop and prop.
Settle down and then whoosh.
Is that Santos Burrito?
No. So Luke Parker will shoot for goal from 45 out, 45-degree angle. Oh, no, a bit better than a 45-degree angle. And a fast start for the Magpies. And he comes in, northern end of the ground. Right foot kick has missed it, I think, just and through for one behind.
Wanted it to come back, and it just didn't come back, did it?
Johnson goes out wide to the far side of the ground, picked up there by East Geelong. Now it's kept in play, in the back decision, no, over the boundary line, so the umpire says, and it will be thrown back in on 50. So Williamson was a player there for East Geelong. Moylan's played up forward. I think, did I see him go forward? Did I see him go forward?
I think so.
28?
Yep, he's there on Watts.
So the ball, Kane Swennerson doing some ruck work over the top, boxed the ball down. Marsh looks like he's the only one that's actually chasing the ball, picks it up, he's pressured, the handball goes out wide, missed Johnson, and back over the
run. He must have been doing a poor job. I would have flipped the other bloke, scratcher.
There's a free kick again to North Geelong. Fitzsimmons trying to come through the contest, was taken high, says the umpire. So North Geelong with second shot at goal early in the first quarter. Did Holland start in the middle?
He did.
Yes.
He did. So had Swennerson, Gibbs.
Yep. Key.
Yep. Ooh, bit of a
different.
They won't do that for very long, you wouldn't have thought.
Nah, it'll be just
settle things down.
So Fitzsimmons comes in from 40, kick at goal, goes across the face, and another minor score. So
Kosh with kicking in duties for the Eagles. Northern end of the ground's got the footy in hand. Alan Johnson straight down the middle. He elects to go. In fact, it's Ricky O'Toole who's got it, I think. Is it or Marsh? No, it is Marsh. Goes to the outside, but Fitzsimmons does better in the contest. Hands it to Schwennerson. Tried to hand it back to Fitzsimmons. It was pretty hot. Through, though, Key at centre-half forward. Goes to full forward. Parker in the gun leaves
That's a goal.
And it has bounced through for a goal. So Daniel Key, good.
An East Geelong player, so it'll go to North in the centre for the Ruckman Hollands. For a push. Oh, mate, it's a final.
So Reynolds goes towards centre wing.
Sorry, mate.
Dylan O'Toole can't take it with him, but the free kick's found and no advantage. The umpire says come back over your mark. So Dylan O'Toole will take it centre wing. So they turn the ball over the Magpies from Taylor Reynolds' kick. And it will be Dylan O'Toole. He's got Johnson short. He goes further afield. Kicks it up for Chamberlain. Ricky O'Toole goes up as well. Hardman leaves the ball behind though. Should have taken it with him. Needs some support. Back Johnson gets through three players. Handballs to Ricky O'Toole under pressure. Gives it back to Chamberlain over the shoulder. Ricky to take the free kick. Dan Gibbs making sure Ricky O'Toole felt that.
He made sure he felt it all right.
Centre wing. Oh, Kane Marsh.
Oh, Kane Marsh. You can't do that, son.
Just kicked Kane Schwennerson as he walked past.
Well, tripped him.
Well, so not going to report him, but free kick to North Geelong. Kane Schwennerson's got it. Don't do that within 10 metres of the umpire.
Don't do it at all.
Absolutely. Goes towards centre-half forward. No mark taken. Podner over the back. Clark tries to tap it towards Fitzsimmons. Coming the other way was Mawson. Through the middle. Does well. Bryant dropped the footy in the tackle, though. Oh, nice punts there, too. Very nice by the big fella. Fernandez takes it at half-back for East Geelong. Terrible kick off the boot. Turned it over. Podner. So they're wasting the ball. Podner goes wide. Long lead on. Good kick. Parker.
That's a great kick.
Takes the mark on 50 on the outer side.
Could be dangerous up forward, Parker.
Absolutely. Used to be a forward, I think, before he went back, and now he goes with a right foot kick, 10 metre square. Great kick, Gibbs. And fills the hole and takes the mark, 15 metres out directly in front.
Bit of class there.
It was a good kick. Good kick. So Daniel Gibbs, who started in the middle, as we said, 15 metres out directly in front for the Magpies. Second, fast start for the Maggies. And have had most of the possession in the first 5.5 minutes of the term. He comes in, right foot kick, and kicks it straight through the middle. So he puts his first on the board. Second
Up against Bolton. Young and the old. Bolton over the top, but it's cleared away there by Hardman, who's moved into the centre with Van Creeken coming on the wing. Ball goes forward. Sam Clark, good strength up forward. He was good last week. His hands are definitely good. And Sam Clark, a goal kicker, can go back and kick the third goal from North Geelong. Grub, you said it was going to be dangerous. It started that way already.
Yeah, it really has. And I tell you what, this bloke, look, he's been good, but he hasn't been as good as what people tell me he is. And I reckon in today and next week, if he explodes, look out, because he is a fantastic player.
So Clark comes in right behind the flight of the ball. It looks good off the boot. Is it going to hold its line? It's close.
Oh.
The umpire's going to say no, it's not. One behind. But that's right, it went across the face, so it's across for 1 point.
By the way, Anglesey 9-10 defeated South Barwon 9-9 in the Division 4 Colts Grand
Who
Final.
cares? Anyway, coming through. Johnson kicks it out to the outside half-back flank. Parker waited for the tackle, and it came in the end, and there's the punts. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one too. Very stoic in the punts there. So all three umpires are given one so far, and now Primke takes the free kick, goes along with the kick to centre wing. Lockie Spiner comes out. Oh, Brady Watts kept his eye on it, took the mark. So they are kicking with a bit of a breeze by the looks at the Magpies at the moment. And they go towards centre half for the kick over the top. Might fall for Podner. No, through the middle, Bowman just settles the play. In fact, it's Buckingham, goes towards half forward. Watts with a hand. Off the back, Ricky O'Toole needs some support. Gibbs bearing down. Wheels around. Got some time. Jake Mawson's short. He elects to go further afield around the corner. Brady Watts fills the gap.
Geez, that's a bad kick.
Takes the mark. And don't say that often when Ricky O'Toole kicks it, but it was. He goes laterally to Van Creeken, handballs it to Fitzsimmons. Got Dylan wide if he sees him. He doesn't. He goes down the middle to Kane Schwennerson. Past him, past right. Coming through Johnson on centre wing. Gets it, grabs it, handballs it over the top to Kane Marsh. Has to sit and wait. Wheels around on the right. Good kick. Fernandez. Molan did nothing to hold up Reynolds. Very lucky. But Reynolds couldn't hold him up. Now Molan has to kick the goal. He's not even looking at it. He's 50 out. He just wants to centre the ball. Pretty good in the end. Carr makes ground. Yeah, good vision. And Carr runs around Matho and misses.
Oh, no.
So Julian Carr.
Yeah, but Taylor Reynolds with the ball goes quickly. Has Bryant up there who's led up, and he takes the mark. This is Jared Bryant back in the side after having a bit of a spell on the sidelines. Goes a player through the middle. Decides to go himself now and goes long. Who's he after? I'm not too sure, but Swennerson comes out, meets it, kicks the ball off the ground, goes towards Chamberlain. Handball goes back, and it's going to put his teammate under pressure, but he has to go back and collect it. It's Bowman who comes out with the ball. To Bolton, who flicks the ball out, and Johnson from East Geelong ends up with it. Over the top, Chalice. I don't know whether he's running that through.
No, he's not.
He
goes over the top.
To Molan, back to Chalice. Chalice gets it again. Oh, he's going to have to double around. Gets back on the right foot. Short little kick to Dylan O'Toole. Watts bears down on him. He's wrapped up without the footy.
Didn't have it.
Saw it. And he'll get the free kick and shoot from 45 out, 45-degree angle. So Dylan O'Toole, a chance for the Eagles first.
Mind you wouldn't run too well either if you had half a ton of bandages wrapped around your thigh.
So Dylan O'Toole, southern end of the ground, 45 out. His brother said he's improved his kicking this year. We'll see. And I reckon what? I reckon he's pretty right, okay?
Spot on.
Because he's put it straight through the middle, Dylan O'Toole, for the Eagles.
Do their work again. Up over the top. Neither player gets a tap on the ball. Bolton just knocks it forward. Picked up by Spiner, who's come off the square. Kick round the corner, wasn't good. Picked up there by Bryant. Went to Hardman. Out to Van Creeken. Needs support, hasn't got it. Over the top, Dylan O'Toole. And there's a free kick being given.
Bit tiggy.
And it goes to Dylan O'Toole. Goes by hand out towards Marsh. Marsh chips short. Spiner ran into space. Found it by himself. Turns and goes towards Matheson. And Matheson's out in front. He was actually looking for Carr, but Matheson from North Geelong picked the ball up. Handball goes back towards Gibbs. Pressure's on. He needs to be good with his skills here. Goes wide. And is found by Bryant. So Bryant now. Ben Bryant. Short. Round the corner. And he will find Parker. Over the top to Swennerson. Goes inboard. And the handball goes backwards now. It ends up with Bryant once again. Back to Van Creek, and they're mucking around with the ball. Good clearance this time out towards Dylan. Mark's not taken. And it's going to be picked up there by Bryant. I think it is. He's gone forward now. Handball comes out towards Parker. Runs towards 50. Takes them on. Kicks towards goal. Who's going to be there? Fitzsimmons behind. Bowman in front. Good strong work. Ground level. Picked up by Fitzsimmons round the corner. And Fitzsimmons, he kicks his first goal of the afternoon and the third.
At the moment. No. Gibbs back in the middle. Right foot tumbling punt towards Miller. Straight on the ground. Takes the mark. Well, great mark.
You know what I was going to say? Footy's changed a bit for me because 4'6" Blake Plodner comes off and 6'5" Blake Miller goes on, and straight away the moves work. So You used to change little blokes for little blokes and big blokes for big blokes?
Yeah, not
not
these
anymore.
days.
Not anymore.
So Blake Miller, 50 out, directly in front, northern end of the ground for 2 in a minute for the Magpies. He comes in, just straight on the ground, taking the mark. Right foot kick. He's a good kick for distance, and he's a great kick for accuracy.
That's
Look at
a
that.
beautiful kick.
Straight over the umpire's hat and through for his first thing.
Everywhere, and they all seem to know where to go. So that's a big part of it too. So they're
Look at
well
that.
dressed there. So the ball tapped to Hollins, goes to Gibbs, goes into the forward line. Sam Clark comes out good, spoiled the interception. Miller goes over the top, back towards Clark. Doesn't take possession, didn't have the ball, could have been wanted a free kick. At the back end, it's East Geelong who have the ball, kick round the corner, go back towards the club room side of the ground. And quarter, 4-3, North Geelong, East Geelong on 1-1. Contest there, picked up by Chalice, ends up with Hollins, who goes long towards the goal square, has good distance in the goal square, plays, put the ball down, contest is made, picked up there, I think it's Bowman who runs out, goes short, looking for Ricky O'Toole, fends the ball and does well, turns the ball back inside towards Chalice, picked up by Johnson though, needs support, hasn't got it, picked up by Van Creeken, steps sideways, goes to Gibbs, kicks inside, poor kick, and interception made by Andrew Chalice. So Chalice now has Marsh out by himself. It's a good kick, but Hollian, I think it is, who steps in and takes the mark. Plays on, steps around the player coming at him. Goes forward. Kick looking for Matheson's going to lead the race for the ball. Julian Carr, I can't expect to see him in those colours. It's just confused me a bit. Goes back towards Reynolds. He goes out wide, and Brent Swenison makes good position in the centre-half back position. So he's got a number of players here to go to. Bryant's the first of them. Mark's not taking. Good interception there by Mawson. Does well. Ground level, picks it up, and he handballs it as far as Hutchison. Goes back towards Bryant, so he runs through the middle of the ground. This is where the ball's getting turned over. Goes up. Biggs comes up. Can't take the mark. Good spoil from behind by Nyko. Handballs back. Kick round the corner by Marsh. Out wide towards Chalice. Runs towards the boundary line, but he has time. Key just defends his goal. Holds the ground. Chalice able to get round him and runs and carries the ball. This is a better kick. Julian Carr behind. Comes to the front. Can't take the mark. Collects it. Gets through Matheson. Steadies. He's standing behind.
The ball.
And the umpire had to be a dropping the ball decision.
Great shepherd back here from Hollian too. Gave him the chance that he needed.
So the ball's moved quickly to Bryant. He's in space by himself and just ambles through the middle. Now he decides to go. Gets past Sponner. Takes his second bounce and kicks in the middle of the ground. Goes forward. Sam Clark's up. Good spoil from behind. Kick up the ground there by Biggs. Goes towards the half-forward line. Sam Clark dives. Picks the ball up. Give it to the right. Right goes over the top. Went back towards Biggs. He's a left footer. Will steady and come back on that side. Kicks poor in towards the forward line. Good pick up Parker. Missed Podner on the handball. Goes towards Marsh. Outside now to Ricky O'Toole. And he goes further afield and we'll look for. And the spoil was going to be over the top from Miller. At ground level. Comes up. Picked up by Key. Went back inside. Davis kick. Good kick. And it's picked up by Eels. Doesn't take the mark. Gets away from his opponent. A call to play on by the umpire. Free kick was given. Back to the goal square. Long. Hit over the top of the pack. Picked up by Confey from East Geelong. So he changes direction. Goes to the far side of the ground. And it's Bowman out there. He's ridden into the ground. It's got to be a free kick. And the umpire says it is. And he will take the recipient of that free kick on the half-back line. 4-3 North Geelong. 1 goal, 7-2. East Geelong, we have gone 70 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
And the Eric Nichols time clock.
Bowman goes towards Lockie Sponner on a long lead, takes the mark. Be careful, he plays on. North player hanging on to him there was Hutchinson. Dangerous to Hollian. Bowled him over. He's in trouble. Van Creeken on the right side for a left footer. And then gives it to Biggs. Can stroll in. He's 30 out. He elects to just to hold it up. There was nobody near him. Confade let him go. And he will shoot for goal. 30 out, 35 out, 45-degree angle. Bad turnover at half-back from East Geelong. A chance for the Magpies, fifth. So, Toby Biggs for his first of the afternoon. Comes in, left footer. Good for distance and pretty good for accuracy as well. He gave the Barry O'Toole very early there too, Toby Biggs.
Opportunities, but he's playing on the old man. The rest are reliable. Miller's in there doing some ruck work. Chalice able to defend the ball there. Handball goes out towards Johnson. Normally a nice kick of the football, but just barrels it forward over the top of Chamberlain. Going back is Bryant. He's there. Goes towards Carr. And Chamberlain around the corner. Banana, barrel, whatever you want to call it. And that's not a bad kick. It's through for a goal. Robbie Chamberlain.
In the ruck contest. Miller gets it down, rode by Ricky O'Toole. Gibbs is right next to him. He gets it towards Bolton, who comes off the line at centre-half forward, wrapped up by Reynolds, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up just about 7 or 8 metres inside the centre circle at centre-half forward for the Eagles. Miller goes up, gets it down again. But Primke across there, ripped off the football, played for the free kick and didn't get one. Fitzsimmons through the middle, gives the quick handball to Schwennis. Brent. Key, outboard to right, gives it away to Hardman. Left footer around the corner, great kick to Clark, can't take the mark. Marsh at the back, but great roving Podner. Handballs it back inboard to Clark. Vision was okay to Gibbs. Has to stand there and take the mark as he does at half forward in front of Buckingham. He's got Biggs long at full 40. Goes, oh, great kick and a great movement from Blake Miller, who ran from centre half forward and filled the gap nicely and will shoot for goal from 20 metres out. A cute angle, but he is a fairly good kick for goals. I shouldn't have any trouble with this Blake Miller in the left forward pocket.
Different North Geelong side to last week.
Well, it is, and they've got no idea who was on Gibbs because I haven't. He's been up the full line, up the back line and in the middle. So
he's playing on Ricky O'Toole at the moment. So he comes in, Blake Miller, and he kicks the goal. So he kicks his second of the afternoon.
Quick break.
So ball in the middle of the ground. This time Bolton up over the top. Fitzsimmons ends up with it from North Geelong. There's a free kick given. No, it's not. It picks up and Kerr again comes out of the centre. Goes into the half-forward line. Well picked off there by Bowman. Handballs back towards Confey. Goes over the top. Will find Johnson. Puts him under pressure. He's able to step away from the tackle there. Beautiful. He goes out wide. Kick needs to be good, and it was, and he found Marsh. So Marsh is on centre wing. Transfers play back inside, and Fernandez has pushed forward. So still in the centre square. Now this is the important kick. Goes forward. Carr out this time. In front, and in front of Matheson will take the mark. Right on 50. Has Hollian over the top, so Julian Carr now just, don't think he's too sure on whether he can kick the distance here. He's looking for some options to come. Has Sponner. There it is. Ball's in the air. Sponner comes out. Mark was not taken. Play on, says the umpire. Picked up by Brady Watts. Drives the ball long back towards the centre. Right, waited for the ball. Good spoil from Marsh, who came and collected it. Picked up there by Wright again. He's tackled over the top. It's got to be a free kick. It's the ball in the middle of the ground. Hollands by himself, tacks it towards Gibbs, picked up by O'Toole, went to feed it out, it's caught, not going anywhere. Umpire's going to come in again and take possession.
Jandy.
Yeah, so do I.
So Holland's up early, but Johnson doesn't make a tap on it, but Ricky O'Toole has the ball, fed it out towards Darcy Eels. Chalice has him, tackled over the shoulder, picked up by Hollian, tries to get the ball out the back, it was flipped out, it ends up with Marsh, who kicks the ball towards the boundary line.
Deliberate. That is deliberate.
And it's going to be over and be thrown in directly in front of the commentary box here at St.Albans.
He kicked that straight to the boundary line.
Key grab, I think. 6-3-39 North East, 2-1-13. 23.5 played first term. Boundary throw in Hollands from behind, gets it down. Fitzsimmons just attacks the footy. That's what he does. He gets to the left foot towards centre half forward. Comes out at pace. Biggs goes up. Big pack at centre half forward. Front and centre was okay from Luke Parker. Wheels around on the right. Little chip kicks okay to Eels. Sits on the half volley for him nicely. Goes with the right foot kick towards full forward. But chopping it off is Williamson for East Geelong and does nicely. Wants to go wide looking for the coach. Goes to Ricky O'Toole in the middle of a couple. Holds his ground up. Can't keep it in though. Throw in. Hollands and Bolton. Hollands in front. Ricky O'Toole there again. Wheels around and gives it to Kane Marsh. His handball. Splits it through to Dylan O'Toole. From half-back to centre wing, but it's Magpies with the numbers. Schwennis and Brent gets across there and Key. They're happy to see it over the line. Boundary throw in. Carr pushes Hollands into the ruck contest in the end. Falls to Hollands again. He taps it over the back only as far as Chalice. Ripped off the footy. Gives it away by hand. Chamberlain to run onto it at half forward. Coming the other way. Matho gets a quick kick away. Watts in front. Falls over the crucial stage. Ben Bryant came in and helped him out. But don't argue on Chalice. Got the kick away to Van Creeken on centre on the half-back flank. But Kane Marsh gets across there as well. They both bang into each other. A great contest. Marsh kicks it off the ground. Back towards Chalice at half forward. Gets around from Bryant. 45 and closing on the boundary line. Runs his full measure. Right foot kick. Goes towards goal. Molan tapped away. There's the hold. Send the high up. And Josh Molan in the goal square will shoot for the goal.
I think I've got to agree with him too. I reckon he was holding on to him.
He made sure the umpy saw it too.
Oh, well, you got to.
Yeah, you do.
Got to.
So Josh Molan in the goal square will put through East Geelong's third goal of the first term. Comes in, couple of steps, puts it in. His first of the afternoon.
Yes, the lights rain. Over the top, Bolton knocks the ball down. No clear pick-up. Chalice swoops on it again. Looks like he's got a bit more movement back on that leg now. He's moving quite well. Kicks the ball into the half-forward line. Carr comes out. Can't pick it up, but Braden Sponner does. Go to Lockie's brother. Has a chance to go back on his left foot. Can look for him, but he missed the target. But he's got a chance now. Braden Sponner picks the ball up. He's tackled. Ball comes out. North Geelong back there with numbers. Swenison feeds the ball out. Watts goes further afield and we'll find Jared Bryant and goes short for Matheson. And North Geelong just settle things down now. Matho looking to change direction. I'm not too sure what he wants to do, Matho, so he just goes long and wide. Needs to have distance on the kick. Was good. Van Creeken made it good. His handball comes in now. Went towards Hutchison. He needs to get rid of the ball. Does so. Kick goes towards Swennerson. Good mark up in front. Good lead-up player. So this is the bloke we needed to come into the side, I reckon. He just gives that bit of variance. Goes out wide from Key to find Podner. Good lead up again. Shane Dillon's made ground further afield, but he goes long back towards the goal square. Towards Biggs over the top. Players at ground level. Fitzsimmons guards the space, comes out and collects the ball. Is Sam Clark. Handball goes to Parker. Parker on the right boot, kicks round the corner. And that move to go forward from Luke Parker has been good because he gets... Sure what happened then. I was looking down, look at my book and looked up and...
I don't know. Have we got a replay on these monitors, Bjorn?
No. Biggs at what? Biggs has got the free kick.
Well, this is going to really hurt him.
Well, that last goal hasn't gone on yet, so I'm not too sure.
Need confirmation. Biggs comes in, kicks the goal. So
how many do they get?
Well, I'm not sure.
Parker's goal looked like it was a goal.
Yeah.
Back to the middle for Bolton and Hollands. Bolton gets it down. Johnson in the middle too. Chamberlain does nicely with the hands. Goes with the right foot kick long. Ricky O'Toole one-on-one with Gibbs. Over the back, hits Ricky's hand. Where's it going to sit for Ricky O'Toole? Oh, can he get it?
No, he doesn't.
Can't, just as it goes through for one behind.
But that's where he's got to take Gibbs, I think.
Yep, Ricky O'Toole's one behind. So 3-2-20. North 8-3-51.
Ball's coming quickly. Reynolds goes out wide. Good mark
Too
from
big,
Hollands.
too strong.
And he takes that mark in front of Johnson. So he had a good competitor behind in the ball. Now chipped out wide. Went looking towards Parker, and he's been good up forward. Like to see him playing there. So Luke Parker with the ball now. Goes short over the top. Good skills. And he finds Benny Bryant. So Bryant's in between centre wing, half forward. North Geelong with the ball. Goes into the true centre half forward position. Biggs comes out. No one was stepping in front of him because he was steaming out. He gives himself a chance here by the looks of him. He's going to go back and load up and go long. Pointing that way. So here he is from just outside 50. Long kick. Didn't get onto that one. Goes towards the pocket. Player there. Clark does well to compete and bring the ball to ground. Picked up for East Geelong in defence. Goes over the top. Handball's not good. Picked up there by Shane Dillon. Stops and props. A little short kick. Goes back towards the boundary line. Too much carry over the line and out on the full.
Again, that worries me.
Probably happy to see quarter time, I think. And he kicks round the boundary line. Over the top, mark's not taken. Went towards Bolton. A little kick back. Goes back towards Williamson. Feeds the ball further afield. Sponner's there at ground level. Flicks the ball up. And I think he missed his target. The ball went over the boundary line. Will be thrown back into play. Hollands and Bolton doing the ruck work from there. Ball tapped down. North Geelong interception, but it ends up with Chalice from East Geelong. He goes backwards some distance, finds Marsh. He steadies, props, and good kick out wide, and we'll find Chamberlain. So Robbie Chamberlain is worse off in their defensive end, but he goes back towards true centre wing. The kick wasn't good. The only one there was Brody Watts, and he goes up and takes the mark. So Watts transfers, play back inside. Dangerous kick. Good interception there from Mawson. And good work there from Molan, who taps the ball further afield. He's tackled that Mawson I'm talking about there. Picked up there by Taylor Reynolds and has Madison in space by himself. So he's on centre wing. Goes short and has Biggs on centre wing further afield. Short kick goes towards Sam Clark. Good body position. Podner front and square, but Clark picks it up. Swoops, goes back towards the goals. Has too much carry, goes over the top, and I think he's just missed.
Just missed.
And through.
And Chalice runs with the ball and puts it towards Johnson, who pushed Brian underneath the football, picks it up on centre wing, runs free. Johnson tried to bounce it, didn't come back to him. No, needs some support. Got a push in the back, said the umpire. That was the support he needed, the free.
Yep.
And Johnson will take the free kick as the side. Well, he won't take the free kick because it is quarter time. And it's North Geelong 8-4-52.
Have a shot.
Fast start. East Geelong 3-2-20 in that first term. Goal kickers Dale.
Yeah, goal kickers Blake Miller has two, and he came on about weeks.
And the umpire throws the ball in the air. Both get a hand to it. Bolton, his second attempt. Miller, though, did better. Got it away, but only as far as Ben Bowman, who followed it in. At centre half back, took the mark for East Geelong. Lateral kick to Dylan O'Toole. This takes it easily. And plays on now. Goes to centre wing with a kick looking for Bolton. Miller punched away, pushing the back first, said the umpire. So a free kick to Ben Bolton.
We need a couple early goals here, Jason.
Yeah, we do. Well, they do. East Geelong outside centre wing.
Well, that's we for you, isn't it? You're East, aren't you?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
But
You're the same bloke that barracked for Werribee in the reserves. Goes towards centre half forward with a kick. Matheson over the back. Got some support. Bryant. Handball to Fitzsimmons. He's ripped off the football way spinner. Oh, punts. Quick punts too. Gives it away. Chalice. Goes to the left foot kick. 45 out. Close to the goals. And, well, shepherded through by Ricky O'Toole, and Andrew Chalice kicks his first of the
Ball back with the umpires in the middle of the ground. There's been a player run into the square now. Looks like Molan from East Geelong. So he's the recipient of a free kick will be Miller. Blake Miller goes short. Lead up player right. Johnson over the top of the pack. Contest, Podner, good pick up. Handball's out wide. Missed the target and Hardman, who has to go back and collect it. His handball also not good, but it ends up in the hands of Key. Gee, that little step is magnificent. Steps around, goes long to the goal square. Briggs is up, and there's going to be a free kick, and I think it was Sam Clark trying to do the right thing by his teammate, but unfortunately the ball wasn't within distance, and the resulting free kick goes to Cody Watson.
It's a long way from home, isn't he, Sam Clark?
Goes wide.
They're going that way.
Yeah, too. I know I'm an idiot.
We know.
I think I'm calling the wrong game in there for a minute.
So welcome to Belmont Nanaki.
Do they change at quarter time these days? What a dickhead.
Would you like a pillow?
I was texting.
So the ball is outside 50 and out of bounds. Ruckland go at it. The ball comes down at ground level. East Geelong with their heads over the ball. Unfortunately, the ball comes out. It's a little kick forward. Picked up there. Swennerson dives on top of it. Scoops it back. Should have been a throw, but it's picked up by Wright. Umpire says I was right, and it goes back. Not right, wrong. Nah, right.
Well, there's two idiots. Are you going to say something stupid too, Jason?
I'll try and join the fan club.
Make us the Free Stooges.
So, East Geelong free kick, Nyko, short kick. Oh, wasn't a good kick, and interception's been made there by Swennerson, and the ball goes up.
He's been up there. It keeps Gibbs out of the game for a while because he was playing pretty good football.
Bolton, good body, gets the ball forward. Again, Swennerson taps the ball back towards Wright, who goes into the half-forward line. Targets Swennerson, doesn't take the mark. Good pick up there. And a tackle been made on Confade by Podner. Comes down, the ball ends up there with Swennerson, kicks into the centre-half back position. And the mark's taken by Chamberlain, goes back quickly to the centre of the ground. Johnson doesn't take the mark. Could have been an interference there, but it's allowed to go on. Brady Watts, strength, stands up in the tackle. Now gets rid of the ball, goes by hand to Wright, who steps and goes towards the half. Up in front, good hands, and runs away. This will be a goal. I'm putting it down right now. Runs inside 50, kicks long and misses.
It is going to be one because there's a free kick behind play. If they're going to signal a point, so it will come back. Yeah, put him down behind the play.
He's getting a bit of tutelage from the guys on the boundary line too about what he should do.
So the free kick goes to Sam Clark. I'm not sure how he ended
up with that, but anyway, good for North.
So Sam Clark to come in and shoot for goal. Nice looking kick off the boot, coming back with the breeze. He's
looked at it a long time.
Well, that was a good punch from the goal.
Throws the ball in the air. Miller gets it down to Key. Beautiful ruck roving combination. Key wheels around on the left, goes towards half forward. Podnut sits and waits. Confay doesn't. Confay comes out, but the numbers, Kane Schwennerson was in there. Key fighting hard for it. Got 3 against him. Needs some support. And the umpire lets it go. Kane Schwennerson, over the shoulder, said the umpire. So the Eagles to take the free kick. Left it for a while there. Back into the centre square at half back for the Eagles. And getting up and taking the free kick is Stewart. Goes towards centre wing. Brent Schwennerson got a hand to it. Falls to the front of the pack. Bowman does well. Gets out of some traffic. Gives it away by hand to Stewart. Gives it to Chalice. Back to Stewart. Running across centre wing. Handball to Dylan O'Toole. Under pressure. Handball was okay to Chalice. Still runs free on centre wing and goes towards half forward with a kick looking for Primke. And did he keep it in? Yes,
well, he did.
Just, said the umpire in front of Darren Matheson. So 50 out from goal. Primke right half forward. Wants to go long with the kick. Goes towards full forward. Ricky O'Toole. Gibbs over the back to fly. Sponner at the front. Roving. Can't pick it up though. And through for 1 towards 7 minutes played.
Reynolds kicking in. Goes long. Out to the half-back line in front. Primke. Mark not taken at ground level. It can't be picked up there by Pod. No, it was Swennerson it was. Now West Geelong hold it up. Knight goes over the top. Umpire's going to come in and take possession. Up against Bolton. Bolton, good body in there, taps the ball down, but it's picked up there by Fitzsimmons, who goes further afield to Bryant, and he just steadies and runs away.
Too much
confidence. He's looking for players to run past. He's actually waving them up, and it goes towards that player in Parker. So Parker now goes long and high to the full forward position. In front, right, good body position. Sam Clark comes through with
kept his eyes on the footy.
picks the ball up, goes back
He's a
towards
gun.
goal. And
Look at that for football.
has his second goal of the afternoon. And
For East Geelong, umpire throws the ball in the air. Bolton gets it down. Past Kane Marsh. Fernandez leaves it behind as well. Hold, said the umpire. Jeez. Bit Tiggy Touchwood, but anyway, Fernandez gets it inside the centre square. Chips the ball out wide, looking for Braden Sponner. Takes the mark. Uncontested. Wheels around on the left. Goes towards half forward. Brady White's coming across. Reynolds reads it the better. Takes the mark easily. 2-on-1 there. Free kick though, is it? Yep, to Watson to start with. So gives it back to Reynolds anyway. Switches the plate. Out of side looking for Van
Danger.
Creeken. Got a couple against him. Chamberlain ran back into him. Should have been a free kick.
That was a free kick.
Absolutely. Van Creeken, though, second effort was fantastic. Got it away by hand quickly to Parker. Sits and waits. Goes towards half forward. Great kick to Miller. Miller handballs it away. Training drill at the moment. Right, gets it out wide to Schwennerson. Kane takes the mark at half forward. Witches hats, the East Geelong players at the moment. Bowman does well. Bryant,
How
though,
can you
follows
kick it
it up.
into a Witches hat?
Comes around. Shut up, Grubby. Goes now. Jared Bryant, right half forward. Goes towards right. Over the top. Clark comes out again. He can't pick it up this time. Watson.
Too high.
Over the shoulder, too high. Umpire Grubby called it. Inside defensive 50. Watson has the free kick for East Geelong. Goes to the middle of the ground looking for Bolton. 3 against him, but he takes the mark. Uncontested. Wheels around looking for the handball, but couldn't get one. So back into the centre square has got it with the kick. Goes towards half forward with the right foot. Parker punched away defensively, did well. Hardman to run onto it. Chalice is there as well. Hardman kicked it off the ground. Van Creeken comes across to Shepherd for him. Bit of time for Lee Hardman on the left. Goes towards half forward. 2-on-1 for East though. Confe takes the mark. And we'll handball it quickly to Kane Marsh. Under pressure from Podner. Got it away quickly. Dylan O'Toole. Kick over the top to Fernandez. Got the mark. Just under pressure from Parker. Centre wing on the outer side, Fernandez. Back inboard looking for Bolton. Dangerous kick. Eels does well. Might fall to Van Creeken. He picks it up. Handball. Well, feigned the handball. Left foot kick towards half forward. Looking for Podner. Got a couple against him. And Williamson comes across to take the mark outside defensive 50. 10-4-64 North. East 4-3-27. 10.5 played second term.
Williamson from the half-back line goes back towards centre wing. Bolton comes out, can't take the mark. Front of the contest, Dylan O'Toole. It's been, I reckon, his best final game. He's done well today, so out there now. Fernandez steps around, kicks into the half-forward line. Coming out was Hollands. So now he gets time to pick the ball up. Their run's been enormous today, North Geelong I'm talking. And now it's the Eels who runs through the middle. 1-2 bounces, head towards 50. Long kick to the goal square behind. Player not suited there by Clark. The kick wasn't good. And it's Cody Watson who takes the mark for East Geelong in defence. Goes out wide. Williamson, nice looking kick. Turns and plays on and goes back towards centre wing. I'm not too sure where he's going, but he kicked it behind Primke and it ends up in the hands of Taylor Reynolds. He goes short, looking for, and will find Biggs. Mark not taken. Picked up there by Fernandez of East Geelong. Handball goes to Williamson. Out of trouble he gets, only just. The handball goes towards Johnson. The good tackle there from Hollands. So the kick goes off the side of the boot. Ball hits the ground. Running onto it is Parker. Picks it up clean. Oh, steps away. And here's the pace again. Away he goes. Kicks long. This is a better looking kick. But again, Clark playing behind. And it's Watson ready to fly to the ball. Comes in and takes his second mark in a minute.
We're off.
So it goes now and goes wide.
We're off, Jase.
Out wide. And it picked up there by Matheson. Matheson says Matheson's got the ball. Down with Chamberlain. We're definitely off now. Who told you?
Downey.
Now we're engaged.
Yep. Connection busy.
Go to the chapel and
Careful.
might come on, you reckon? Some of the footy clubs making a phone call.
Why did that just
Says
Just dials and gives the engage.
busy, says.
Well, it's the only line. How can it be busy?
It's weird though, like you normally can hear when he puts the music on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
I've got a feeling it's at the other end.
It's easy. Well, he's got his number here somewhere.
In the guts. I assume.
Hey?
I assume you kicked it in the guts.
Yeah, a couple of times. Hey?
About 8.
About 8. Oh, that's a good mark. Fitzsimmons, he goes hard at the footy, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
How hard is he? So, Dale, you're going to coach, if they ask you to coach the interleague,
Yeah.
you're going to do it?
Oh, they've asked if I was interested.
You're going to do it?
Oh, I don't know.
Do it, and I'll help you.
Oh.
We'll do it.
How many wins do you have in the last year and a half?
What's that got to do with it?
Who? Hey?
Oh!
Well, you can be me runner.
Jesus, it would be better to send it by pigeon.
Better bring the megaphone.
Because they need independent people. You can't have people involved who are involved in clubs, I reckon. It's too hard for them. Ask for 10 grand, you'll be right.
And we're dialing. Yep.
Good start.
Don't want answering now.
They've all left us. He's a good player, isn't he, Johnson?
He's only there for 12 months, isn't he?
Really? Where's he going after that?
Someone said he's going, he only can play this year because they offered him 10 grand to play this year and he's going overseas next year.
Really?
Yeah.
With his 10 grand.
Yeah. You're having a holiday.
Hey, that sounds promising.
And then the sign will go.
No, still a bit to go. Thanks, Fred. Yes, 11-4-70 here, North Geelong, East Geelong, 4-3-27. We've played 17.5 minutes in the second term. Ball's deep into attack for East Geelong. And getting back there and being able to mop things up for North Geelong is Daniel Key. Kicks across the face of goal and kicks it to Van Creeken. Called to play on now. Left foot kick towards half-back. Gibbs goes up. Good mark against Ricky O'Toole.
He's not moving well, Rick.
No, he's not. Got the calf injury. Not looking good at all. Daniel Gibbs has got the footy. Out of side, half-back flank. Goes to centre wing with a kick to nobody in particular. Van Creeken, though, made up a bit of ground. Did nicely and handballed it on to Lockie Wright on centre wing. Bit of candy. Gets around. Gets a good shepherd from Van Creeken, too. Goes towards half-forward. Clark goes up. Takes a strong mark. 60 out. Wheels and goes. Kicks around the corner, though. Sponner. Lockie was there and he filled the gap nicely and took the mark inside defensive 50. Chips the ball over. Blake Miller plucked it from the hands of Simon Primke. He kicks it laterally to Jared Bryant. Point of the centre square at half forward. Southern end of the ground. Right foot kick long towards full forward. Getting up there, no mark taken by Fitzsimmons. Podner, front and centre was good. Wheels around on the right foot to kick it across the face of goal. And out of bounds on the full. So East Geelong will take the resultant free.
Really well. So it's Primke now.
Well, you want both jobs, mate.
Yep, why not? I can do it. And the ball kicked out, and its mark has been taken, and it's going to be Hollands who takes the mark. Running player again is Parker. Usually a good user. Goes out wide looking for Hutchison over the top. Well done there by Williamson. Ground level picked up there, or will be picked up there by Mawson, who stops and props, and there's plenty of time. He's going to put himself under pressure. Goes back towards Williamson. Long handball left. Goes towards Sponner. Lockie. He needs to pick the ball up and does so. Collected. Good tackle there by Bryant.
Puts us out
The
too.
ball to Jared Bryant back on the side, and his pace has been exceptional today. So Jared Bryant now has the ball, plays on. Could be a free kick.
Oh, Lockie, you've done the nana, mate. Well,
35. Oh, jeez.
That's a
So
disgraceful
Jared Bryant
50.
lead comes up from Podner. Good strong lead, good mark, more pace, young kid. He's played his best game, I reckon, for the final so far. Right?
Yeah, he has.
I don't know if they've only had a couple,
Soon
but
as this
Front
Sunday
centre's
he's
been
second.
good, though. Yeah. Oh,
do you
jeez,
say?
you're-
Well, this Sunday he's second,
that's what I said. You didn't let me finish before you cut in.
and he played ordinary last week.
That's
his
what I said. It's
contract
his
up
best
for
one.
renewal at the end of the year.
Oh, well, we're actually going to pan it out.
He'll kick this across the face right through the middle.
So Podner comes in, direct shot at goal. You're right, it's gone across the face. Will go out of bounds. No, it won't even make that. It's still in the goal square. Picked up there. Tackle comes down. Chalice didn't have the ball. Free kick. Advantage play and goes to Sponner. He comes out long, goes back towards centre square, coming across Reynolds. Read the flight of the ball beautifully, cuffed the boot. Taylor Reynolds has the mark, point of the square. So Reynolds now, further afield. Dylan, centre half forward, goes short, but it's Gibbs. His opponent, can't see where he is at the moment, think he might be deeper. So I'm not too sure he's still on the ground. No, he's in centre half forward position. There he is. Ball goes looking towards, and we'll try to find Clark. Comes over the top, didn't go the ball, and a free kick definitely there to Bolton from East Geelong.
I just think if Ricky's calf's not 100%, he should.
Bolton with the ball now. Goes across the face of goal. Lucky there's no one with Williamson because he's got plenty of time to go and collect it. Ran away from him. Goes and bounces. Just ambles through the half-back line. Not too sure where to go. Goes back towards Sponner. Comes
they
through their
both
hands.
miss it.
Went to Hardman. Hardman to Key. Key looks up. Goes short. Over the top Fitzsimmons to Miller. Miller kicks round the corner. Could have stopped and gone back. Played on. Kick was spoiled and ends up handed to Watson. Watson comes out wide. Bowman and also Marsh. Was going to be a raffle there and they both took it. But Kane Marsh has said, I will have it. Mine. So he now changes direction, goes back across towards Williamson again. He takes the mark and can play on. Does so, goes out wide, and it's Dylan O'Toole takes the mark on the half-back flank far side of the ground. Goes quickly towards Primke on centre wing. Primke now has the ball, so their play's been good, except for that kick. Now they're under pressure. Stands over the ball. He's ripped off it, but hasn't got it, so it's got to be a free kick there to Simon Primke. And he will take the resulting free kick. So 11-4-70, 4-3-27 to East Geelong. 22 minutes gone, second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel
I reckon he's
scoreboard.
been good, Williamson, too.
Yeah, he has. Primke goes long to hole in, misses the mark he should have taken. Off the back of the pack, Bryant measures the pass nicely to right. Can't get two hands to it, can't get a hand to it. Podner comes through, ripped off the football without it. Should
Well, he
take the
didn't
free
have it
kick.
either.
Yep. So Podner with the free kick. Half forward flank. Handballs it away to Luke Parker. Goes to the right foot, kick 2-on-2. Miller got his name written on it. Was never going to drop that. And we'll shoot for goal from 45 out directly in front. And Ben Williamson wants to go on with it. And so does Kane Marsh.
Yeah, got to make him earn it.
Going to get 50 anyway, so it won't
Yeah,
make
he's
any
going to get
difference.
50 now, I
He's
think.
not going to give it.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's not.
No, he's
He's not. So Blake Miller will shoot for goal from directly in front. He's kicked 2 goals.
Well, if that's not 50, I don't know what is. You can't just put a bloke's head into the ground about it for a minute after he's marked the footy. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he'd still be 30 out with this bloke's 50s.
Go backwards.
No, the other bloke gave him the free kick, though, so he would
Yeah.
have to give him the 50. He
Well.
might have put him in the car park.
Yeah,
Make up for it. So Blake Miller, directly in front, southern end of the ground. Kick 2 this afternoon so far. Primke stands the mark. Comes in. Good kick.
How the hell does he kick him straight with an action like that?
Straight through the middle.
Against Bolton, Ruckman go at it. Hollands and Bolton both get a hand on it. Gibbs just feeds the ball through the contest. Picked up there by Eels. Went back looking for a player. I don't know who it's going to be, but it's Hardman. Steps inside, goes outside the key. He just ran to the right spot, knew where it was going to be anyway. Went out into the forward line looking for Ward.
Oh.
Biggs couldn't take the mark. Fitzsimmons was behind him. Ends up with Marsh there. However, East Geelong turns. Nice kick outside 50. Goes towards Dylan O'Toole. Doesn't take the mark, but he's quick to his feet. Didn't go to his ground, but good on his feet. Picks the ball up and where centre wing he goes. Half forward line. Player coming out. Mark not taken there, but a push in the back, and it's going to be against Derek Fitzsimmons. No, it's not. It's Matho back there, sorry. Resulting free kick goes towards Julian Carr. So Carr now with the ball.
He's a long way from home.
He is. And he goes into the centre of the ground. Had to be a good kick, and it was. He found Stewart. Stewart transfers play further afield, coming the other way as the Eels got a hand on the ball, picked up there by, and couldn't be picked up by Mawson, but back to Eels, looked to feed the ball out the back door, players not coming at him, so it ends up with Brady Watts. He's taken high but steps through the traffic and goes into the centre of the ground. Nice looking kick towards Podner, comes out and meets it, can't get the half volley. Picked up there by Stewart again, who went backwards, and the ball's kicked into the half-forward line. Johnson in the air, can't take the mark. Bryant handballs over the top, goes back towards the Eels, and he runs again through the middle. Still looking for options to come past him, hasn't got him. Now he's put himself under pressure.
Holding the ball.
And it was a free kick, and it's going to go to Cody Watson for East Geelong. Handballs towards Chalice. He plays on and goes quick to the half-forward line. Kick's got good distance and carry on it, but it comes to the back, and Reynolds picks the ball up. Transfers back inside. Kick had to be good, and it was. Found Swennerson. Running player. Key. He's tackled. Able to free his arm. Goes back to Swennerson. He steps through the contest. Short kick smothered by Chalice. Taps the ball further afield to Mawson. Over the top. Picked up there by Nyko. Goes over the top to Carr. Carr back to Chalice. He runs inside 50. Goes to 40. Kicks on goal. Long, straight and accurate. And through for a goal. Andrew Chalice, second goal for the Ark.
Pye throws the ball in the air. Both get a hand to it. Hollins gets a second tap down, Buckingham through the middle. Rhodes gets the right foot towards Johnson, who comes out on a long lead from centre half forward, takes the mark, wants to play on quickly, handballs it forward, and they get it free to Chalice again. He goes laterally to Chamberlain, who is a good kick, usually, for 50 out from goal. And we'll shoot for it. Slide angle. He's kicked one this afternoon already, Rob Chamberlain. An inside-out torpedo punt at the southern end of the first term. This for his second, and 2 in a minute for the Eagles. He comes in. Right foot kick. Is it come back with the breeze? It doesn't make the distance, and off hands, in fact, and through for one behind in duties for the Magpies. Next to come towards Fitzsimmons, who gives him a lead. Good kick too. In front of Johnson. Plays on now. Wheels around and goes towards centre wing with a great kick towards Brian. Has to sit and wait. Spiner came in late. And Hollins in the ruck again. Oh, Hollins got one high. Should have got a free kick. Didn't. Got a second effort. Was pretty good back to Harbin. He tried to get the ball free. Pack develops. Ricky O'Toole through the middle. Shuffles the handball to Braden Spiner. Back to Ricky O'Toole. Goes towards centre half forward. Reynolds gets back there. And eyes for the ball always. Takes the mark. Goes now back towards the middle, looking for Van Creeken. Johnson makes up some ground. Van Creeken used the body well. Parker, handball over the top to Brent Schwennerson. Gets the hands free and gets it forward to Van Creeken. From the middle towards centre wing, looking for Lockie Wright on a long lead. Marsh behind him. Keeps in front of him. Needs some support as well. Marsh over the top. They've got a couple against him as well. He gets the ball free to Hutchinson. Fitzsimmons it was. Got it back towards Gibbs. He picks it up at the second attempt. Tried to shuffle it forward. They do to Podner, but sits for him is away. He is 70 out, closing. Goes with the right foot kick. Lead on. Good
Look
kick.
at that for a kick.
And
Beautiful.
great kick to Ben Bryan, who has on a long lead. Taken the mark and will shoot 45 out directly in front.
They just wanted to keep that ball going forward, didn't they? Every opportunity.
Yeah, well, Lockie Wright, he was under a pack there, and he'd been copping a bit of treatment from Kane Marsh just out here before that, and he showed him, well, I'll get the ball down there, I'll do it the football way.
So Ben Bryant comes in, 40 out, has sprayed it and pushed it. Has it made the distance? It might not have. I think it's no, it is through for one behind to the Magpies. And they go to 12-5-77, North Geelong. They lead East Geelong 5-4-34. Common Event Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 30 minutes played.
Ball from Marsh, kicks in short, leading up. Mark's taken by Buckingham, spins, goes quickly, looking for Johnson.
Oh, no!
Going to be intercepted there by Fitzsimmons. The mark's been paid. He probably put it down, Derek. Bit lucky there. Probably the last play here. The kick wasn't good, but it's found Miller, and he dives, and he takes the mark. Grubby, in range.
He's in range. The last couple of kicks we've seen him. I'd rather in the hands of Scap Swennerson, but he ain't playing. He's too old.
You just keep potting blokes, don't you?
So Blake Miller has three goals straight so far this afternoon. He's going to kick from outside 50. And looking for North Geelong's 13th goal this afternoon. Comes in.
Watch the footy. See how he turns it?
It's a nice looking kick. It's going to drift across though, and he's missed it.
This one.
Through for one behind. So 12-6 now, 78 to North Geelong, 5 goals for East Geelong, and 31 minutes have ticked over. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
Kane Marsh kicks it into the outer side looking for Johnson. Good lead, takes the mark just inside defensive 50 as the siren sounds. So that is the half-time score. North Geelong 12-6, 78. They lead East Geelong 5-4, 34. 2 goals, 2 to East Geelong in that second term.
Bounce the ball, let's get